Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to another Shapes 2 Trains Only run. And this is, hopefully this is the final episode. I know it sounds bad coming out like that, but yeah. So just to recap, we got 48 belts worth of every single shape coming in. I have turned those belts off, those trains off, to stall all of these builds in an attempt to reduce lag, and it is kind of working, but not really. Oh, I also turned on the train cargo. I think I had that off before, but yeah. So that's all very pretty now. So yeah, so what we did last episode was we got all the trains coming in with the colors for the crystal patches. So you can see all of these are filled up, all of these are filled up, all of these are filled up, and all of these are filled up. We've got the actual logic for this one. I'm going to turn off the wagon cargo here. But yes, and you can see that we have white being activated and going on through to the actual thing. Now there's no shapes coming in yet, but we got the color ready. So this little setup is working beautifully. And this little setup is basically saying true, which means the belts go on through. So that setup is working correctly as well. So it's basically saying, is the color equal to null? If it is, then we knot it and send it over there. So that means if the color is not null, then everything goes up here. If not, it gets bypassed over to there. So we've got a little bit of work here, and the work is going to be on some dumper logic and also some general basic logic over here. So we're going to be referring to our 3.5 man from time to time. But yeah, mainly we're just going to be doing stuff like this. So I'm actually going to move these belts up, these wires up a little bit, because we need to do a bit of a switcheroo over here. Which I think I've got, yeah, I've got it over here, actually. So we can just copy and paste that. Do we need something in the shape collector as well? Yeah, we do. We need something in the shape collector. I'll do that in a sec. Okay. Where's the thing I was just messing with? Here it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is the shape thing. All right, beautiful. Okay, hold on a sec. Oh, we're doing it after the stack, aren't we? After the stack. Why isn't this working then? I can see under here and it's not stacking. Shape. What is not working here? What is not working here? On the level, on the phase 3.5, did I do it? I did it before the stack. That shouldn't matter though. That really, really shouldn't matter. I mean, well, it really, yeah, here's the thing. This should stack regardless. I guess maybe it doesn't. Maybe you can't stack an uncolored thing. Maybe that's some sort of bug over there. Well, that's all right because it is still getting compared to this. All we got to do is P dash, P dash, P dash. And yeah, that'll work. Because if it's a corner, then it won't get stacked properly and it'll put this out and it'll be crap, but we'll just compare it to that and then we're all good to go. So yeah. Is that right? No, it was up. It was up one more, but I don't suppose it really matters too much. Flip. And of course we got this malarkey going on. So that's sending pins, but it's supposed to send pins. Okay. It's supposed to send pins. I think that's right. And then, yeah. So we're going to get it all working for level 1, and then we're probably just going to copy and paste it onto the other 4 levels. And then fix up everything else later on. So you're going to have pins coming through. The color. This is actually white, isn't it? And you're going straight through. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we can fix this. Okay. Equals pin at the top right, P. Was that the right amount of, yeah, it looks like it. So if this is right, no, we want to Chris, CU, lowercase cu. There we go. So if that's equal, then we have a gate here, and we're going to not. Oh, so we only want that signal to be sent through if it's not a crystal. So wait a sec, that's going to put a null out, isn't it? Yeah, it puts a null out. Let me just double check this. I'm pretty sure I know how to fix it, but let me just double check it anyway. Well, that's just getting the color directly off. And then it's saying if it's white, then send it down. I'm confused how this works. I'm very confused. I mean, obviously this doesn't have any inputs, but this looks broken. This looks like it would end up trying to color the pin white. Have I got the right MAM here? Did I paste? I'm pretty sure I pasted the right MAM. Let's go ahead and double check and make sure that I've... Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. Hopefully it's not affecting XSplit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had the right MAM. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, all right. Yeah. So yeah, with this one, grey gets sent over, white gets sent over. Yeah, there's no weird calculation here. So the pin gets sent over, but then this has a false. Does it have a false? So yeah, the pin would go down here. Maybe it's okay that it gets sent off. Ha! So there's a bug in my code, but I never fixed it. I wonder if that's actually using any color. Looks like it's using some. Okay, that's disturbing. That's... I mean, it's going in here because we haven't fixed this guy up, but it's actually... You're trying to color the pins. It's failing, but we are using colors. So that was a bug in my previous MAM as well that I just never picked up. Okay. All right, so let's go over here and let's figure it out properly. So if this... So this is just providing a... No, it's actually saying, is this color equal to gray? If not... Okay. What we can do there is we can say, okay, you copy you like that. Okay. Really what we should be doing is we should be taking these two, ORing them together, and then sending them through to that gate. But we do need to use this signal to specifically turn off this one because it does actually have a color down there. And if we ORed it into this one, then this would be spitting out the same one as this, and this would be red. So we need to send it out afterwards. Okay. Okay. Come on, I press Control C and it doesn't work straight away. That one's folding it off. Beautiful. And that one's doing the same thing. It's beautiful. What's going on here? Okay, so we got a square. The square is being sent off. This is just detritus over there that we don't care about. All good. So the pins are now bypassing the color. And because we changed this, it's now gray, which means that the pipes aren't actually turned on anymore. So that's fixed the pipes not being turned on, which is really nice. Okay. So now we just need to fix this up. So I'm going to take that away. I'm going to take this starting bit. I'm going to shove that over 4 places. I still love how this has 3 separate layers. So if you cut off the upper floors, it actually just looks like this. Okay. Where's our little thing? Oh. Okay. You are good. And then, oh, why does it, my copy is just never working when it's supposed to. Okay, that's not good. Okay. We actually need to do the shape analyzer here. What the hell happened here? Okay, that's not good. Yeah, okay. That would be why. That was a bit scary for a second. Okay, that's much better. So we do need the shape analyzer because we're avoiding doing the shape stuff here. But that is all good. So you all need to move over a bunch, and then what's going on here? Do we need to reverse this or something? No, no. What's going on here? Oh, because it's not the top right anymore. Son of a... We're going to have to manually faff this around, aren't we? So you're fine. You're at the top right. So then... No, we don't have enough room here. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's just instead do this. That's much simpler. And we could do this as well. I'm not sure if this is really necessary, but for completion's sake. So top right, top left, and that's 4 pins for that one and 4 squares. And then over here, bottom right, so, and then again, this is, yeah, this, we really don't need it to do it for the pins. That's just a complete waste of effort. Did I get rid of a rotator here? I think I did. I think I may have. Because, yeah, this is the bottom left one, so yes. And then this one is bottom left, and yeah, this one is the bottom right. So bottom right. So that one's not being activated. This one should be, but it's not. Why is this not? Do we not have the shape analyzer? Because the shape analyzer only works on the top right. Okay, so that didn't actually make a difference. We still have to rotate it to the top right. That's annoying. I thought I was being clever by doing this, but no, it's not going to work. There's no unpainter, is there? If there was a simulated unpainter, we could just do that, but we can only use the shape analyzer, and it only does the northeast quarter. Okay, so we're stacking all 4 of these, which means it really doesn't matter what corner we put out. So we're going to basically just put out the top right corner. In which case these guys always going to be the top right. Now we just got to do the fancy rotation. Top left. So yeah, we rotate it once. I swear to God, I'm pressing Control X, but it's just not working. 8. Okay. So that one's fine. Here we are. So you need to be rotated twice more. That's not a shape analyzer, that's a rotator. And that is now being sent through. I'm just going to manually put these guys down because these guys have been worrying me a little bit. Okay. And you, I think we just get rid of you. And then you're on the top right. And it still pops out a square, 4 pins, a square, and 4 pins. Yeah. Now, of course, these are probably getting dumped. Yes, they are. Well, some of them deserve to be dumped, but they're all getting dumped at the moment. Okay. So all this is doing is checking this corner, is it null or not? And then bouncing it off. So whether it's a crystal or whether it's a pin, doesn't matter. It's just a simple, is this null or not? So this check, we can just leave it as it is. This one is where we need to start getting funky. So we got all this room. So we are going to use it. Yeah, I want to use as little room as possible because we're going to need a ton of room for this logic that I'm thinking of. What do we actually do here? This is where it starts to get very heavy, the logic. Okay, so we take the entire layer. You know what? All we're doing is stacking half here. So we might as well just take the half that we're stacking. And then we know the orientation of that half. So we take the half that we're stacking, and then we can just pull the crystal out of that. There's no point creating the entire shape. I mean, we could create the entire shape and then cut and rotate it and stuff like that because we're going to have the same amount of room. Technically, we could have a 2x2 here to do the full thing. And then we just got a 1 by like a 3 spot to do that. Because, yeah, we only need the full 2x2, the full one here. Maybe that's what I'll do. You know what? 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 I'm having a look. We could fit a 2x2 for each of these. This one gets a 2x2. This one gets a 2x2. This one gets a 2x2. They all get 2x2s. So let's just do that. Because we've already got the logic in a 2x2. So why redo the logic when you don't have to? So there we go. You are not necessary. We'll do it again for over here. Now, channel 0 red. Obviously, we need to unstack this. Well, that's not what I wanted. U, F, and you are the first level. And we're turning this shape with pins. And then what we do is we take this and we put this here. And the reason we do that is so that we can keep this platform nice and generic. Okay, so now you are good. Now we got to rotate these ones. I'm not sure if there was a way to do that. Okay. You are no longer necessary. You are no longer necessary. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we just copy that. We flip it up like this. And then we're going to do exactly the same thing. So receive it, whatever this mess is here. Connect it. Put a little display right there. I don't see quite as much room here as I was expecting. Why is there not as much room? Oh, because this one was in line with this. Yeah, so we actually had a bit more room because we had a bit more rotators, which turned out to be it turned out to be fine, turned out to be good. Okay, and then that one I went up like that, and then we had the room to go double up. So you get away. Okay. Well, it's still not right. Somehow. Weren't we doing the right thing here? Did I get rid of something? So that's the shape that we're trying to... Oh, we got this rotation, blah, blah, blah. I could have sworn that was the right one I did. Let's have a look. So we're in the top platform. So it should be over here. Rotate, cut, rotate 3 times. Okay. What am I doing over here? Rotate, cut, rotate 2 times. Are you happy now? You are happy now. Okay, so somehow I chewed off a rotator when I did not mean to. Okay. Now we send this one over like this. Again, we don't care about these. These are just checks to see whether they need to get merged or not. Or this is a little bit tricky. That's all right. We can make that happen. So what we need is a thing here. Oh, that's not quite going to work. Needs to be all the way up there to jump. That's all right. We only have to jump it one direction, and then you will go there. No, that's not what I wanted. That's definitely not what I wanted. You go like that, and then you go like that. And then you go like that. And of course, we've got that, which is fine. And then we just need to Reverse those. And this one still goes down, so that's fine. And it's going through correctly. So that is the correct shape we are expecting. So there's no dumper over here. There's just a check to see what's on the other level. And this one will now go up, and that should be everything we need for level 1. And that is beautiful. That is fantastically beautiful. And I think we're done. Well, we're not. We're really not. This logic needs to happen here. I'd kind of like to just keep using the 2x2 here. Yeah, because we could put the 2x2 right here. Let's see if we can do that, because I'd like to do that. I would really like to do that. Okay. Now, we do this. Okay, I think that's done. Now, in this case, it's not just the shape. We also need to add the 3 previous shapes. So that's this one over here, isn't it? No, it's this one over here. Yeah, so we're basically stacking these 2 signals. But we don't need to do anything fancy for the previous signals. We just need to grab them. Okay, random, green channel 0. Yeah, that's it. That's beautiful. We'll have to faff with this later on for the other levels, but right now that is beautiful. So you're getting dumped. We just send you over there, and then send you over there. Boom. And suddenly you're going through. Okay, so I do believe that is a 1-layer crystal MAM shape. Completely 100% done. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, and we're half an hour into the video, so I think I just have to do the other ones. And once this one is going out, and should take a few rounds to do that. Once that one goes through, we'll push through a 4-layer crystal shape. And we'll work on the MAM until it's good. And if that takes an hour-and-a-half video, then I'll just do it, because I want this to be the last episode. And then once that's done, we'll be able to say, hey, it's done. It's beautiful. excuse my little bit of a cough, but it has been a long series. I mean, let's be honest. Okay. So we might check a little bit on throughput here. I want to see 12 belts all coming out. But yeah. So far, they're all good. This dumper is expecting this shape, which is nice, which I'm happy with. And I'm very glad that we were just able to completely reuse the old 2x2, because converting it into a little T shape was going to be a little bit annoying, but I like the fact that we can just do a 2x2. So Just to confirm, that is this shape that we are sending through. It should not get dumped. It did not get dumped. Okay, beautiful. So, we didn't end up needing this, did we? That little T. We just got squares all over the place. Oh, you need to be fiddled a little bit. There we go. Now we've got room for that one, that one, that one. And we're starting to fill up. Okay, let's start working on these guys. Yes. Now they will start sending out some white paint because we've got them on the wrong inputs at the moment, but we'll fix that in just a second. And all we're doing here is copy and paste. And then all we do here, oh, we need to update this logic as well. Paste. And those are the only two, right? The color selector and then the skip selector. And this is definitely avoiding it. Yeah, see, we got a little bit of white in there, but the white has been cut off again. So that's fine. Over here, we got this section. So we copy that in there. And we copy that in there. You are not correct. You are correct. I'm definitely feeling the lag on this game. So yeah, you got some white. The white should be shutting off. There it goes. It's getting shut off right there. And over here, we're basically just using the other side of the thing to get the color out. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. And the other side of the thing to get there. There we go. Okay, so that shape's done. Let's have a look at our tasks and let's see if we can find a nice juicy 4 level one. This is a pretty good one. I like this one. And the important thing about this one is the top level is actually full crystal. So we're going to be able to test that we can do full crystals. So it doesn't have much variety of color in the crystal selection, but I mean, it's not that big a deal. Okay. Beautiful. Well, so by the end of the episode, we will be producing that one. Oh crap, I forgot to check the threshold, the throughput of the MAM. I forgot to check it. I mean, that looks pretty good. If anything, this is actually getting stalled. Why are you getting stalled? Because they're both going into the dumper using the same belt. So that is, so the dumper actually is not, we don't have a 12 belt throughput dumper. I don't think that really matters, to be honest. But yeah, you do not need the dumper to be full throughput. You just need these. And these are full throughput. These are beautiful. All right, so we got some red colors already coming over. That's beautiful. Even though we don't have the correct shape, they're going to keep coloring this shape. We had some green. Where the hell did green come from? How the hell did we get green over here? I am so confused. I don't have like some weird logic or something for the green color, do I? I don't know. I don't think I put any other shape in there, so I don't know where the green came from. But anyway, I'm actually going to delete all of these. I'm going to delete all of these. I'm going to delete all of these. Because we made quite a few changes to this. And so, yeah. So we're going to do this. Now we will have to do some things over here. So basically this one. We're going to have to do that pretty much everywhere. No, not everywhere. All we do is this, rotate. No, that's not right. Maybe I had it right the first time. Well, no, that's going back too far. Let's just do it from scratch. Okay. Unstacker. And then this one needs to get rotated. And that's the second level, right? Circle down the bottom left. No. What level is this? Am I facing north? I am facing north. What level is this? I'm so confused. So that's the full shape. That's the top 3 layers, isn't it? That's the bottom 3 layers. Oh, that's right. We're getting the second level. We're not getting the third level. We're getting the second level. So it is correct. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, we're going to have all these loose wires everywhere, but other than that, beautiful. And everything else should be the same. So we're going to have to go through all these again, but it's quicker to just go through and swap these little modules everywhere than it's going to be to go through and reproduce all the other changes that we did. At least I'm hoping so anyway. Yeah, it should be. It should be. Okay. So that's that there. Do some stuff here. Just copy it again just for the hell of it. Now we don't have a thing, but we do have this thing. Which is a little bit like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then you need to go over there as well to get that. And we didn't actually copy this one, but we'll copy this one now. Whoa. Get in there, please. Yeah, white down the bottom right. You are done, you are done. I need to fix this one. And I need to fix this one. Okay, that one I'm pretty happy with. So that's the second layer, which is down the bottom right. And this is the third and fourth layer, which is this one. So the third layer is down the bottom left. So this is the one with 3. What are you doing? How did you end up there? I thought I fixed this already. I obviously copied it from the wrong one. We actually need I'm so lost. What we actually need over here is this one like that. Yeah? I think that's right. Because this is the third layer. Yeah. Which is circled down the bottom left. Yeah. Okay. And then you go over here as well. Yeah, so this one's circled down the bottom right, and then this... We've picked a very confusing shape to try and fix all our things with. That's probably not the best idea. Okay, you're... Ah, we need to fix this one as well, which means we need to fix this one. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Come on, autosave. Don't do this to me. Ah. Autosave's killing me. It's killing me. It really is killing me. Like that spinning is not good. So let's get rid of this dumper, and this dumper. Let's copy this, this, and this. So you are... Okay, we're going to have to do some stuff here. So this is adding the top layer onto these, which is right. So this is the layer that we care about. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to manually do it. And then are you correct? You are correct. Bottom right. Yeah, bottom right is the second layer. And then this is like that, I think. Please tell me you are the third and fourth layers. Okay. So that ends up with... That's beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Now we're throwing something away. I'm not sure where this shape came from. Ah, that's probably garbage that we were generating. Okay. Well, it's good that we threw it away anyway. So that is everything done for the second level. Now you... No, you are like this, and then you are like this. Okay, that's not good. Well, actually, it's not bad. CF... Okay. CF... CF... no, we don't. We want to pull out the third layer here, don't we? But we do want to... do this. So you want to pull out only the third layer. And then down here, we want to pull out only the fourth layer. So we need another one here. Which is the fourth layer. That's beautiful. Yeah. And then over here, we don't need this mess at all. We just send it out directly, and then this is the fourth. I don't know why I'm doing it manually every time, but I just like doing it. So we just CF, put it down. CF, put it down. CF, put it down. That's actually pretty quick. I should be doing that more often. Okay. So there'll be double check. That's the very bottom layer, right? That is the very, very bottom layer. So you are triple hitting it. You are triple hitting it, and you're both getting the right one. All right, so let's just sanity check that. This is actually what we need for the entire third layer, isn't it? Oh, I haven't pasted the third layer yet. Okay, let's paste the third layer. I can paste it like that. Actually, I don't want to paste this one, but I do want to paste the rest. Please, the lag really is killing me here. Okay. So this is, yeah, I'm selecting it from the right spot, but because there's so much lag, it doesn't actually start selecting until way past the pointer I'm meaning to start selecting. So yeah, so we just expect the circle to be reversed. So bottom left to top right. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I will fix up the weird bits later. We'll fix up the weird bits later. Once all of these signals are correct, we'll fix up the weird bits later. Okay. So this is level 3, which is to say the second layer from the bottom, because of course the fourth layer is the layer down the bottom. What I probably should have done is I probably should have started with the very bottom layer, because the bottom layer takes the most time to get around. So we're going to be waiting quite a while after we do the bottom layer for the shape to actually get fully done. But whatever, we are where we are at the moment. I'm just going to finish it off how I started. No, that's not what I wanted. Bottom right, yes, that is still the bottom right. I will fix up all the independent platforms in a sec. We just got these 4 things to send through. Bottom right. Why are you bottom left? You are confusing me. It's very confusing. So, it should be bottom left. Okay, so it's supposed to be bottom left. So these are bottom left. How did you end up bottom right? Oh, because I never copied you over. I forgot to copy you. That would explain why you are the wrong direction. Wait, you're still bottom left. Oh, you're supposed to be bottom left. Yeah, you're supposed to be bottom left. Okay, that's better. That is better. You are bottom left, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left. Okay. These are a little bit dodgy, and we're going to have to delete some belts, but whatevs. Whatevs. Bottom left, and then this one needs to be bottom left as well. Which it is. Okay, so this layer is now good. And this thing doesn't need to be changed at all. So now we just got one more layer to go and then we are done. And I'm actually going to just hold down Shift and copy that so that I get it without having to worry about the other one. Yeah. We can probably just copy this, right? That one should work. It does. It does work. We've still got a little bit of manual malarkey on, but it's not too bad. Okay, that's that. And we're just going to keep on going down and filling in this stuff. And then yeah, I mean, then we got to wait for the actual shape to be cooked. Because I definitely want to wait until the full shape is actually cooked here. Which, as I said, it's probably a bad idea for me to be fixing up the fourth layer right at the end, because it's going to take the longest to get around, but it's fine. I mean, we're only just reaching the hour mark now, so I'm willing to wait another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Hopefully it's only 10, 15 minutes for this to go through. I wish there was an option when you paste a blueprint to like say, okay, anything in the space that I'm pasting blueprint that's empty, just make it empty when you actually paste the blueprint. Okay. That one's a bit out of whack. Make sure it's got the square in it. That's fine. Yeah, some of these a little bit out of whack, but that's fine. And then we just got this and one more and then we're done. Maybe some dumpers we have to sort of sort out, but yeah, that's done. How's the dumper looking? Dumper's good. This dumper, I think we played around with these dumpers already and they're good. So yeah, this is it. This is a fully working crystal MAM, 4 layers. Should do pins as well. And yeah, we're just gonna sit back and wait. And yeah, see how we go. We just sort of trace it along a little bit. Dumped off a little bit of crap there, but that's fine. So we're filtering off here, but that's because we're rotating it and then we're rotating it up here. So what do you got? This is the right shape, right? Square, red, red, circle down the bottom right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And yeah, I guess we'll just spend another 10 minutes following this around nice and slowly. Where are my circles coming in? They're taking their sweet ass time. There we go. There's one shape coming on through. Has to be rotated to the left. But we are correct. Is it going to get dumped? It is not going to get dumped. That's fantastic. We got the red color already ready. Over here we got the next shape, which is, yep. So top right, and then The next shape here should be top left. And then the next shape here should be full pins. Should be full pins. Why are we not seeing full pins here? This one we fixed up ages ago. This should be full pins by now. Okay. We got a problem here. We got a problem here. Why isn't this working? Oh my God, really? 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 Ah! Is it actually, does a virtual cutter, okay, let me just sanity check this. Does a virtual cutter destroy the shape because it's a crystal? Are you shitting me? I'm sorry for swearing. I'm not supposed to be swearing on this bloody thing, but are you actually crapping me? A virtual cutter virtually shatters the virtual crystal. Are you absolutely crapping me? Okay, this is just, I mean, it's technically it's correct, but like, come on. Just, I want this series to be done. I just want it to be done. Now we have to do this mess. Oh God. I mean, all right. Do we have to do this mess? Do we have to do this mess? That's the question. That is the question. So we can't, that's going to screw us over later because we're going to have shapes which have half crystals on them. We're pretty lucky with this shape because it's all quarters, so we haven't run into this problem yet, but like this shape, 100% valid, but we'll screw up with the current, well, technically that shape's not valid because it's got pins under it, but if it didn't have pins, then it would be completely valid. That shape's definitely not valid because it's got, where's a shape that's valid that I can just sort of look at? This shape. This shape is completely valid, but it'll fail. Yeah. Is there an easy workaround for this? God, I wasn't lying when I said this episode was going to take forever. How are you going? You're still there. You're still there. We are in the middle of coloring these to be red, and they're on the way. Okay, so eventually they will get over here, and by the time they get over here, we need to have fixed this problem, which is annoying because I really don't want to have to do this color, this absolute color mess. I wonder how easy it is to just do this color mess. I mean, the blueprint for this, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's kind of bad. I mean, it's kind of bad. We got to do color. We got to have belts going all over the place. I can't just copy and paste this because this is a bit of a mess that won't quite fit in there. And I am planning to upload this blueprint, so I should probably make it correct. You know, probably make it correct. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do it properly. Jesus. I mean, if we have to, we'll do it properly. We can't put level 3 belts on top of this, can we? No. Not even on the edge? No. I was wondering about that. You might be able to skate and pass the radar dish, but I guess it just doesn't allow you. Okay. All right, let's do it properly. So, So. Let's copy this logic over. So this is the one. So what we need is this. Okay, so we need this. God, let me copy properly. Silly lag machine. Okay. So that's the logic that we need to do before we get to the virtual stackers to actually make them work. That's a lot. That's a huge amount of logic. I was not expecting there to be that much logic. Okay. Let's put your logic over there. I'm gonna have to make this smaller. Okay. So let's see how tightly we can squeeze this in. So we can move these a little bit across, but we'll see. We'll see if we need to. So first things first, we rotate the signal and we leave 2 spaces for further rotation. And then we get up to this part, the so-called shape analyzer. Do we actually need to do the color? I feel like we don't, because basically what we're doing is we're either doing pins. All right, so we're doing, let me just Control Z a few times. Okay. So get rid of this, get rid of that. And then you go like that, and you go like that, and then you are whatever you are. Doesn't matter what your rotation is. The point is you are a thing that is being popped out. Which in this case is nothing, because, yeah, it's nothing because of the way the cutters work. But normally that would be something good. So we'll have a gate there. And we'll chuck it out. Now, if there are pins and shapes of any combination, all we need to do is this. We don't need to do anything else. We just need to say, is there crystals? So here's our second line. And again, we do a dot and a dot. And then we send it up here to be analyzed. We don't care what the color is. We do care what the shape is. And it's a crystal. So we say, if you are a crystal, then we take a pin and we output it. So that's basically the same thing that we were doing before. And we send it over one more, so it gives us a bit of space. And then we do this, and we do another check. Is this a crystal? Yes. So then we do a not, and then we send that down. Now, over here, we had a whole lot of malarkey up here for the pin. We only needed that because we were using the colorer. So when you get rid of the colorer, you don't need that. The pin just goes through like a normal shape. And all we need is this, but we just need this off a separate thing because you can't do this on the normal cutters because it just doesn't work. So what we need here is to get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, cut and paste, And then we need this. Now, let's have a look. Which sections are we dealing with here? You are dealing with the top left. This is the top left. So this is the top right, which means there is no rotation. We're missing a gate somewhere, aren't we? Okay. Yes. All right, we were missing a gate. Okay. Now, we take these and we reverse it like so. Okay. So this top one is the bottom left. Oh, I should have captured that thing. We can do it from scratch. Let's see. Rotate twice. We might need more than 4 here. That's right. We can move this gate over 1. Move it like that. So bottom left. Rotate twice. Cut. Rotate, cut. So you go there. You go there, you go there, and then you go there. And bottom left gets rotated twice to go up to the top. And then this one is this belt, which is bottom right. So you are going to get rotated 3 times. Bottom right gets cut, rotated 3 times, and then get cut again. Why is nothing working? Okay. So we do need to, so that'll put out 4 total pins. What is this one? Oh, of course. Of course. We got to do it again. We're going to do it again. Because, yeah, it's coming out as null. And then, so yeah, that's basically the same logic. And yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to continue doing it. I was going to copy these over to, actually, what I'll do is I will copy these over to the other platforms, just so I don't forget later on. It goes like this, doesn't it? Yeah, so come on, give me a as I said, we're just going to keep this video going until we are done. Okay. So one of these, we're just sending through a circle, and then the other one we're doing a point and circle point. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't need any special logic here. We just keep pasting the same thing and it just keeps working. Yep, circles, dots, circles, dots. I'm assuming they're in the, they look like they're in the correct position based on what's going through. We just try and remove the minimum amount necessary. Yeah, when it looks like it takes me 5 attempts to cut something, that is because the lag is not sending it through correctly. All right, square, dots, dots, and then, yeah, beautiful. Okay. So we need to replace this logic as well. Because, yeah, cutters over here, we're not using any cutters. We're doing everything perfectly by the book, so none of these big things need to be changed. Those ones should be correct. And this is sending over, well, no, by the time they get over here, they're already dots. They're already dots, so yeah. What we could actually do is there dots here already, aren't there? Aren't they? So the final result is going to be a dot. So all we need to do, we don't even need this anymore. We really don't. All we need is this. So that's the shape that we're producing. And this one is the bottom right. So what we do is we just cut this. Now this one, we have to rotate it twice before we cut it. But yeah. And then over here, we do exactly the same thing. We just get rid of all of this crap. We take this signal from up here and we cut it. And then boom. And if we display that, yeah. It's beautiful because it's the bottom one, so we can just cut it straight up. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing over here. Yes, this lag affecting the copy paste is not fun. So what are you at the moment? You're at the top two. So this is the one on the left. So we want to see if the one on the right is correct. So we just cut it. And then this one, we need to rotate it twice and then cut it. And we're going to do something similar up here. So this is currently sending over the full shape. So we just want half the shape here. So we want to see the right half. Let me just double check that I did this correctly. I may have done this incorrectly. Because over here we're sending through the left side. So we want to test the right side to see if the right side is good, which is what we're doing. Over here, we're sending through the top left. No, wait a sec. Yeah, this is the top right. So this is the top right one we're sending through. So we want to see if the top left is good, which is why we do the double rotate. Yeah. And then these are fine. Okay. So you go over here. What are you spinning at? You're spinning out the full shape, aren't you? So we're sending through the right-hand side. Right now we're tossing it off, which we shouldn't be, but yeah. This one is the bottom, which is the bottom half of the shape. It's got some rotation on it, but we're going to ignore the rotation because we don't care about that. Yeah. So basically we have to look at the bottom of the shape and say, is there anything there? Is there anything on the bottom of the shape? No. This is sending through the bottom of the shape, so we've got to look at the top half of the shape and see, is there anything there? So to look at the top half of the shape, we rotate it once, and then we cut it, and we send it through like that. Okay. And then we do the same thing over here. So we're sending through the top half of the shape. So we want to look at the bottom half and see, is there anything there? Which means we rotate it 3 times and then we cut it. Yeah. That'll result in a full stack. Got some weird squares in there as well, but the full squares should go through. Now what we've done here is we've actually removed all of the simulators from these guys. So they're purely relying on signals from over here. And the beautiful thing about that is that I can copy this, and then over here I delete these 3 and I just paste it. And it'll just work. Similar thing over here. Just paste it and it'll just work. Similar thing over here, just paste it and it'll just work. And we will of course confirm this. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's working so far. Of course, there are no empty sections, so it's a bit of a hard thing to test, but I'd say so far it's going pretty good. We got the other one going through, doing a bit of rotating, sending it down here. So yeah, 1:22-minute mark at the moment, but I think this is it. I think this is it. So when this shape goes through and reaches a final product, then we will be happy. Then we will be extremely happy. You're doing the right shape here, right? Well, the dumper, let's make sure the dumper still works. Yes, the dumper still works. The shape is out to the end. And this shape is exactly the same as this shape, so that code that we just copied over. I love how I'm calling it code. All right, so you are like that, which is exactly the same as the one we were previously sending. And you are like this. God, the lag is killing me. Top left, which I'm not sure what the previous ones were, but pretty sure that's exactly what was being sent before. How far is this? I mean, we've confirmed that it's sending out the correct things at the correct times. So only just getting to here. So we're about to see what happens. Will it produce the perfect shape? I mean, that looks pretty good so far. I'm not going to lie, that looks pretty good so far. God, just get there. Just get there. Just get there. Okay. Please tell me that's the correct shape. That looks like the correct shape. That looks extremely like the correct shape. As long as it doesn't get dumped out, then I think we're going to call this episode. We're not going to do anything silly like waiting for throughput. I mean, yeah. But look at this. We've got a logic block for the number 1, for the very bottom layer, right next to the dumper for the entire shape. So it's beautiful how cyclical this thing is, how it just goes around in a circle. Oh, this is the previous one that we had. So yeah. There we go. Now, we did have a gap where we were moving things around and redoing things, but we confirmed that the changes we made were spitting out the same thing that was already on the belt, so I'm not too worried about those. And we've got some things going through the dumper, so yeah. These shapes are going to be rolling back. Not sure if it was mentioned, but every new shape that comes in destroys 10 of the old shapes, so if this is full, then you need 100 new shapes to destroy the 1,080 that are already in there. Well, 108 technically, but yeah. So there we go. That's the new shape coming on in. This is the new shape coming on in. So bottom right, bottom left, bottom right. If we have a look at the task, bottom right, bottom left, bottom right. All red crystals, all levels. Yeah, theoretically this could be broken and we could just be crystallizing one of these down the bottom, but I don't think that's happening. Oh, look at this. Jesus, that happened fast. There's probably going to be some gaps upcoming, but look at that. That is a thing of beauty. So I don't think we have to worry about the pipe throughput. We've definitely got enough stuff coming in. It doesn't actually go backwards across these throwers, which, you know, you would expect. But yeah, we got plenty of red stuff there, plenty of red stuff there. Obviously, if we run this for too long, all of the input stations are going to be like, yeah, look at this. It's already starting to run low on red. This one is getting very low on red. So we're churning through the red color at this point. We're churning through it like nobody's business. But we're churning through this task as well. 20K. Okay, yeah, we're not waiting for that. You can see it's working. It is working beautifully. So that's it. That's this episode. This is the entire series, actually. The entire series is done. This is our crystal ma'am. It can do 12 belts of any shape from shape number 1 or shape number 0. So we can do both of these shapes equally. And as far as a random 0, a non-crystal shape, we could definitely make it faster. As far as crystal shape is concerned, that's pretty fast. For 12 belts, that's probably one of the most efficient speed-wise ma'ams you can make for 12 belt crystals. I mean, even if you were able to use space belts, you could probably put a space belt here and a space belt there. It'd save you a little bit of time, but the contributing factor is not the fact that we weren't allowed to use space belts, is the fact that we had to fit this many trains in. And to be fair, this amount of trains incoming, this amount of train stations is required for full throughput. Now, we haven't got full throughput on the other side. We've got very little throughput on the other side. Having said that, this is, look how much, this is gotta keep one layer going, all of this. And this is gonna keep half a layer going, all of this. But then again, you don't use the same color all the time. You're expecting to sort of switch and match and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, we can already see how much red we're running out of very, very, very quickly. This one's almost out of red. So yeah, we're probably going to start stuttering before we even get to 20,000. But for now, we're producing the shape. We're going to see it go through and we're going to see it tick over. And yeah, so we have done amazing things without putting a single space belt or a single space pipe in the entire map. It is beautiful. It is awesome. My next series is going to be even more awesome. I already started producing a few videos for it, and it'll absolutely... Oh, we already did 3,000. I didn't even notice we did 3,000. We're going to do another 3,000 now. So it's those 12 belts, man. They add up very, very quickly. 12 times 180 was it 1800, 2160. 2160 per minute. 2,160 per minute. That's a lot. That's a lot. So yeah, that's taken 3 minutes to do this much, and How much is that per second? 180 per second. No, 180 per minute is 3 per second. So it's 36 per second. That's a lot. 30, yeah, okay, we're starting to get some problems here. That's the gaps that I was telling you about from when I was refactoring the machine, but they come and go. That's all right. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to zoom out and we're going to look at all the trains from the MAM. Okay? Maybe you've seen more trains than this, but I doubt you've seen more poorly planned train pass than this in one thing. And that's not even including some of our milestone shapes. Like this. I used to think stuff like this was poorly planned. I used to think this was a mess. Even milestone 6, there's a lot of train lines, but yeah, the MAM, we definitely went overboard with the MAM, with shoving trains in absolutely everywhere. And I gotta say, these design layouts for mixing trains without using belts is very, very interesting. You gotta very carefully use the amount of colors that you need. Like this one, to go out to 8, we had to squeeze it into 2 because otherwise you just run out of train colors and it's very, very difficult. So if you split out to 4, you need 4 train colors. But if you merge in from 3 to 1, you need 3 train colors. So if we were to get rid of this central station, you would need 12 train colors to get rid of this central train station. Because that's how many you would need. That's just how it is. Now for this one, we went straight from here to here and we need colors. We tried having red, green here and red, green there. It didn't work because the red one went down here, dropped off its load, and then it went back up this line and over to here because I got confused. So we needed to, so if you do a straight cross, you need 2 by 2, which is what we have here. So yeah, in computer science terms, this is a many-to-many situation. And this is a many-to-one, and this is a one-to-many. So yeah, if you've ever dealt with database relationships in like Oracle, then you will know what I'm talking about. But there we go. So we did it. It's done. It's beautiful. It's working. And there goes another load. While we've been talking, we sent another 3,000 off, and there's probably another 1,000. So I'm going to stop waffling on now, and we're going to finish this series off. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and by the way, I will upload this save after this episode goes live. I'm not going to upload blueprints. I'll just upload the save, and you guys can just grab whatever you want. Because if I upload just the blueprints, somebody will ask for the save. If I upload just the save, then whoever wants the blueprints can just download the save, grab whatever blueprints you want, and go nuts with it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.